A train of double stacks climbs the same eastbound grade at Lilli. A number of piggyback flats with J.B. Hunt semi-trailers bring up the rear of the train. A long westbound train of tank cars and general merchandise, powered by a pair of GE wide cabs, rolls through Lilli. A meet occurs at Lilli as an eastbound train powered by GE and GM units climbs upgrade past the descending westbound. Again, the struggle of trains against the west slope is aided by a pair of helpers, pushing mightily on the rear of the consist. Until a short time ago, most helpers were SD45-2s, originally from the Erie-Lackawanna Railroad. They have been replaced by SD40-2s. The tempo of railroading picks up even more as we reach Crescent, near the summit of the Alleghenies. Up to 14 helper sets are utilized by Conrail during a 24-hour period to push trains up the 27 miles of 1% grade on the west slope from Johnstown. They are also used up the 1.8% grade for the 12 miles of the east slope out of Altoona around Horseshoe Curve. They lay over between runs in the yard at Crescent. As a set of helpers idle in the yard, a 4-unit container and piggyback train heads west out of Crescent with mostly J.B. Hunt vans. An eastbound train of double stacks gets underway out of Crescent behind a 2-unit lash-up of GM wide cabs. Between Crescent and Galitzin, train activity is so intense that the 4-track and 5-track main line is still in place. The tracks start to thin out of the west side of Crescent as a general merchandise freight starts to head westbound, down the 1% grade. Even as the merchandise train leaves, a crew climbs aboard a 3-unit train of hoppers. The coal train and its 3 GM locomotives are soon underway, leaving the yard at Crescent. The train action at Crescent intensifies. As power idles in the background, a pair of GE wide cabs roll through with a general merchandise freight. A pair of helpers provide an assist from the rear of the train. As they clear the camera, a train of hopper cars is wasting no time, leaving Crescent in the opposite direction. The helpers continue to push the rear of the train past the former Crescent Tower. A 4-unit lash-up of wide cabs gets a piggyback train moving out of Crescent. Nighttime in the engine facility at Crescent finds a lash-up being moved into position for servicing. Behind the engine terminal, an eastbound ballast train gets underway. Amtrak's westbound Three Rivers rolls past the engine facility at Crescent on its way to Johnstown. What would be finer than to stay at the Station Inn, located across the street from Conrail's engine facility at Crescent?
Free t-shirt. 1 to 3.
The long front porch provides an excellent vantage point for watching the best railroad action in town, day and night. Conrail never sleeps.